Greetings and hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first look at a top-down city builder with the ability to build armies and survive and thrive, build walls, build towers, build a massive kingdom in Lords and Villens. It's good to see you all here today for our first look. We're going to jump into the tutorial in just a moment, but today's episode is sponsored by the makers of Lords and Villens, so if you haven't already, make sure you check down below in the description to find out more of this game as it's now fully released. For those of you who may have seen it before, it is now fully released, so there's lots of new stuff, and finally new for those of you who like to play games after their initial launch date. Well, now it's available. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the tutorial and see how things work as we farm and forage and do logging and military training and try to keep our people alive and build all sorts of different cool buildings like great halls and also army barracks and homes for our individual peasants too. So if you're a big fan of crazy micromanagement games with a lot of detail, this one certainly has it. So thanks again for subscribing to the channel. Most of you guys subscribe, but most of you don't. So if you haven't yet subbed, now would be a great time. There's a lot of subscribers, but hey, you're always welcome here in Raptorian. Thanks again for smashing that like button. Now, without further ado, let's jump into our first look at the tutorial for Lords and Villens. Thanks again for joining. Let's go. Well, what do we have here? Yeah, the ability to create our own ruler and also choose whether or not we want to start with a partner or I guess somebody we marry and or children. So definitely have a dynasty vibe here with the ability to have heirs to our throne. But we could be Lord Von Raptor if we want to, you know, your title, forename, surname, the ability to face forward and give ourselves different clothing and pick different body types and age, and also who we want to be with and how many children we want to have, up to 3. So we can definitely have heirs if we want to. Might be a little more interesting to start unmarried so we could eventually find someone and then have a wedding, which would be cool too. But if you can't pick something, looks like you can do the little dice roll up there and create a character just at random. Okay, let's confirm with this and jump into the tutorial. Well, here we are. I can already see a ton of information on the left side with different types of materials we have access to, and also seasons and time on the upper right corner. Lord Von Raptor, you've been chosen to join the ranks of my closest vassals, take care of my lands that I've given you. Oh, thank you very much. That's so kind. Wow, it's the king. All right. WASD to look around. Thank you, my lord. And also zoom in with mouse wheel. Spacebar to pause time. 1, 2, 3 to increase speed. And it looks like we have a zone overview here. Your warehouse stores all resources of your own. Be careful when modifying it, as your settlement cannot run without it. Close the zone overview and look at how to on some certain quests. Ah, yes, okay, so all sorts of oh, look at all this. We have zones, families, people, market, cooking even. Hold on, I might have to study this page extra hard. Various pies. Ah, yes, my favorite type of pie, actually. Very nice. As well as clergy members, metal production, taxes. Oh boy, that is deep. Get your scuba gear on because this game is in depth. Begin with marking land for households and your manor. Decently sized home covers a 10 by 10 acre. So first goal then is to create a manor by 10 by 10. Okay. There's zones. There's manor right there. And some more information on it. Wow, upholstered chairs, shelves, wells, cauldrons. Wow, okay. Well, we've got depth and heft. Looks like we actually have settled in a pretty narrow landscape, too, between two large, maybe a river or a lake there. Pretty cool. And a smaller lake up here. Nice. Let's build our Lord's Manor, then. So it's got to be 10 by 10. I assume we can build over the water. We can... Well, it's just a zone, so it's not that we're necessarily building, but... All right, that's 14. There, 10 by 10. That's good enough for me. It's on the main road, so that's pretty cool. All right, Raptor's Manor right there. Very good. Now, assign a household to different families. Well, the Raptor family should have this one, right? Assign a family. There we are. Let's see. Sworn to cultivate the land by Franklin... Oh, I see. It's... Yeah, okay. It's the king, basically. Gotcha. Thank you, sir. I accept. Okay, let's see. We have to assign 3 different families, actually. So, how do we get multiple families here? Wait, there's a how-to button? Hold on a second. Zones? Oh, they want us to make households next to our manor. Okay, I see. So it's like we're building the manor again, but for different people to build their homes. So we probably don't want to build on land that we could use for farm fields or for fishing. So we could try to take a little bit of the land here, 10 by 10 again. A few trees and whatnot won't hurt us too bad. We already own the main town, so we're going to build additional homes. So let's build a, let's see, another one down here. And that could be maybe like farming up here, logging down here, and then something in the north, maybe metal or fishing. Oh, fishing with all the lakes and stuff. We could do a little fishing then. That'll be good. Or, well, something else. Maybe metallurgy, because we do see some metal here in the mountain. Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and build near here. Let's go 10 by 10 again. Boom. All right, should be good. So we're going to do exactly what we did the last time. So first is the family, the Ludell family. We have, we'll call these guys the Thermo and the Pennant. Okay. Ludell, you're here. I'm not sure if these families have different skills, but we'll just go with what we're told and what we know for now. Looks like they might have other types of things that they're interested in or might be skilled with, but of course you want to mix the right workers with the right situation. Okay, let's go with the Pennant. That should be them all. Excellent. Each working area has a purpose and a required family profession. Farm should be over grass fields. Boom. Fishing pools on shores. Yep. And royal forests on forests. You got it. So let's go ahead and assign. These guys will be farmers for sure. So how do we do that? Erase zone, edit, inventory, assign. Wait. We'll have to do what we did before, but just with the different tab. Peasants. Yeah. Okay. At the bottom. Farmland. Okay. We got it. That should be it. Okay, farmland in the west. So he doesn't really necessarily say how big it should be, but I think we'll just go ahead and make it a 10 by 10 as well. We'll just keep everything the same. A 10 by 10 for the farming, 10 by 10 for the logging, and then a 10 by 10 for the fishing, which looks to be pretty good over here. Not sure if we can really tell, but we'll take the whole northern top of this lake. That'll be fine. Okay, cool. All good. Now we have to assign the zones for these guys, so it should be the Ludell family here. Or clan. Very nice. Then these guys in the south are our farmers, so that will be the... sorry, these will be the loggers. Next to the farmers. That'll be these guys. And then... our household up here to assign to fishing. Oh, didn't want to do that. Mom mistake. Sorry, guys. Hop on over. And then we just need to give them the fishing land. They're right next to them. Boom. There we go. Oh, easily corrected if you make a mistake. Not a problem. Your noble family should be spared of hard labor. Yes, yes, of course. Before we continue, enlist your first servant. This will make them leave their family and rely on the resources you own to survive. Okay. How do we do that exactly? Oh, look at that. It highlights it in yellow. Very nice. Let's see. So we want to assign a peasant to be our servant. Let's see. Wow, some of these people are wounded. Is there a difference to the skills? Let's see. Stats. Married. Somebody unmarried. Ooh, farming skills. These guys have a little bit of farming skill, but we'll do Gilbert. Gilbert, our servant. That's a good name for it. This person will leave their family and join you as your personal servant. Are you sure? Sure am. Oh boy, now we're getting complicated. Villagers are happy to trade with gold, purchasing resources from each other or directly from your warehouse. To facilitate trade, you'll need to build storefronts in each zone that can offer goods. Build a storefront within the warehouse. Oh, that's where we started, right up here. So how do we do that? Let's see. Storage. Oh, look at that. We can build chests and barrels, silos, and ground depositories. Very nice. Production, there's our storefront that we were looking for. Decorations, torches, campfires, jack-o'-lanterns, right in time for Halloween. Furniture of straw beds, double beds, wooden tables. I'm assuming, too, more things will unlock as time goes on. Like, there's certainly more things than this in the game. So it'll take production or research or something to eventually unlock those chains. Let's go ahead and do a storefront right here, I suppose. Looks like a good spot as any. They should build that. Offer 100 wood for free. Oh, so everyone else can build their homes and stuff. So we're going to give them permission then to take from us so they can build to then do labor for us. Okay. How do we do that? Let's see. Open warehouse book. So it's, what do we need? Wood, plank, and straw for free. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So wood, 100. Plank, 100. And straw, 100. Oh, wait, they wanted various numbers. Okay. Now we can go back and edit those. Actually, honestly, I think we should give more than that, right? If we're going to be building, shouldn't we just give everybody anything that they might need? Hard to see with the book in the way. All right, let's go ahead and go with 500 more straw. Actually, we can do 400. We'll do 100 more wood. And 200 more planks. Okay, there we go. So now that we've done that... Oh, we're not granting, we're selling. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not offer, it's actually to sell. Ooh, we're going to get money for it. Alright, we'll sell the rest of what we got. So 100, 250, 500. There we go. Well, it's the same thing. I guess we're doing it through a different menu because we are making it free, as you see. That makes sense. Alright, 200 planks from your warehouse for free. Make sure we do that too. Getting a little excited, but that's fine. 250 planks it is. There we go. Okay, very good. Now they've taken some of that for themselves. Oh boy, they're all sleeping outside. Oh boy. Oh, there's information here too on warehouses and how to set them up, the differences between zones, storefronts, and emergency wood planks. You've been granted supplies to continue your journey. Well, thank you very much. Good. Even fail-safes in the tutorial for people just goofing around and finding their way. That's very helpful. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and can we on-offer these? Remove, yes, okay. So we can remove listings. Go back to planks. 250. And make free. We need more, but we might be able to import as well. Oh, it's nighttime. Everybody's sleeping. Oh, and look at that. Second day of spring, the year 1400, 5 days until the Sunday service day. Tax payments are in progress. 1 day until the steward day passes? What? Interesting. Wow, look at all the stuff on the left side, too. So how do we get more planks? Actually, wait a minute. It says we have 249 planks here, so we should have more than enough. We haven't really opted to build anything, so... And there's no planks at any of these places. Everyone's just sleeping outside? Oh no, they're gonna get sick. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what we can do at our storefront. Okay, we can't change anything there. Okay. I'd like to import more resources, actually. Nobody's selling anything. Ah, but you can see what they need. Let's do 250. Even though we might not have it. Ooh. Alright, very good. So resources were sent back to the warehouse and then redistributed through the sale menu, but for free, which is the same as, I guess, just granting it to everybody. Villains are taxed on production. They store taxed resources and pay them at the end of the season. You can aid those in need with a direct donation, which will also improve your reputation. So we now need to donate metal to... Oh, all three families, basically. The fishing, farming, and foraging family. So the fishing family is the pendant family. We'll go ahead and only give them 150, the other is 250. So let's do that then. Show me how. 150. So pretty much the same thing we did before. So this is the pendant family, and we need to give them metal? Oh, there it is. Normal metal. Okay, so 150. Grant. Ah, yes, so kind of the same before. Then the other two families will just be 250, 250. And that should be just fine. Boom. Alright. People need a place to live. Make sure that everything you build is inside of the family zone. Otherwise, they will ignore the construction orders and it'll be carried out by servants. Okay. So families will build stuff within their zones, otherwise servants. Okay. Yeah, okay. I would imagine there's things where we want to build them that we don't necessarily want assigned to a family. That makes sense. Build beds times 3. Okay, show me how to build some beds. Let's see. Click on the pendant family, click on straw bed. Oh, okay. So we got to build that basically within this road. All right, I think we should have made these areas even larger, but I mean, you can see the size of the map here. Not too much space to work with, but it works, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and put down all those beds. We can't rotate to be up and down. It has to be left and right like that. Okay. Well, let's do, is it 3 beds within each household? Build bed within different households times 3. I'll go ahead and build 3 beds in each section. Let's do that with the pendant family. And let's on pause 2. We'll go on speed 2. The sequel, the one with Willem Dafoe. All right, let's go ahead and add some straw beds here. Yes. More beds. More beds are needed. All right. And same down here. Okay, cool. Now we need to build walls within the households 50 and then a door within different households 3. I guess we can get away with 1 for now. Let's start with the household. Oh, God, a bear. How come there is not a single game that I can get away from with a bear? Bear, old male, ignore. Leash away or kill. Wow, can't go through a single game without bears. All right, well, someone time-stamped the bear attack. A devastating bear attack on the camp. Every game we play, there's always bears. All right, let's build some walls then. So I'm assuming if we build it within their household, it'll work this way. Otherwise, we could also use the zone visibility and do it per this menu. Oh, it looks like it just gives us access to things we can build furniture-wise, but I guess we could build a hay wall. The other one needs clay. Straw is what we gave them now, so I guess we're building walls out of straw. Looks like we're actually spending coin on it, but that's actually a straw. Hopefully they can cut through the trees. Wait a minute. If we want to build a door, I wonder how we could do that. Can, like, we delete one of the sections? How easy is this to do? Oh, we can... I see. We can actually edit plans to remove... Okay, so you can edit a blueprint. And then once we click off of it, it probably approves it for building. All right, when they wake up, they'll be able to do that. Let's lay out the other houses, too. I guess we'll just build the whole 10 by 10. Let's go along that way. We'll try to build as much of the wall along the road as we can. And they also want me to do a wooden door, right? I'm not sure how we can rotate a door. Oh, it's Q. It's Q and E. Okay. So the beds we were probably able to rotate as well, but it worked out. We lucked out there. Alright, and one final wall section up here. Hopefully the people will be smart enough to remove trees if they're in the way. Well, I wonder how we'll do this one. Let's just do a full build. And let's do... I guess we'll just build a new road up here. I'm not sure how we can do that, but hopefully they tell us soon. Okay, everybody's napping right now. That's what was taking so long last time, too, with getting those resources back to the HQ. Everybody's got to sleep somewhere. And wow, only 3 beds for, like, multiple people? Okay, well, let's do what we're told. Looks like they're getting busy now building the wall sections. That'll take a little while. Beautiful weather effects, though, and day-night cycle. Seems like we see mist and fog and rain. And beautiful music, too. I like that. All right, look at that. Good. We're making progress here. Got 1 out of 3 done. 24 out of 50. Halfway there. Good. Got all the doors down that we needed. May as well build a little settlement for each of the houses. Ah, look at this. Lots of pigs. Looks like those sheep walking around. No, those are wolves. Oh, that's a big pack of wolves, man. Ooh, okay. That's dangerous. Now we got wolves and bears. Oh, boy. As always. Alright, the last clan's gonna need some love up there. Make sure they got everything they need. Let's go back to our warehouse menu. Make sure everybody can take what they need to. We'll go ahead and add 100 more wood. And we'll add 500 more straw since we're building a big wall. Maybe they weren't able to take everything that they needed. Looks like they're transporting materials now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are they eating one of our people? Corpse of pig. Wow, the wolves will actually walk around and eat pigs and stuff too. That's crazy. Yeah, let's see if there's anything else we can do. Okay, we're building hay walls. And let's see how we can do it this way. Allow building is turned on. Looks like we did it correctly. Anything we have to do to approve the building? Cancel building. So it's necessarily not canceled, but approved. Wow, look at all the people. And those darn wolves just walking right in. Where am I? There's our servant. Oh, here I am. That's me. Lord Von Raptor. Nice. Wandering around. Ah, we can have laborers working for us, cooks, stable hands. We can also have prisoners, too. Cool. Oh, hey, everything's done. To make villagers perform labor, you need to build structures required by the zone. Follow the instructions to set up a proper farm. Ah, good. We'll start farming over here, then. Build farming soil within the farmland. That'd be our farmland there. 80. Set ignore soil for regeneration percentage to 0. Plant vegetables times 20. Okay. So click on this. Ah, yeah. So just like when we lay down beds. Cool. We need to set this to 80. But we could do like a... okay. We'll do exactly what they say. Because we might need to build a barn or something in here later. Alright, set ignore soil for regeneration percentage to 0. How do I do that? Adjust priorities. Ooh, this is going to be some interesting crop rotation for sure. Oh, we can have orchards. Wonderful. Orchards. We can grow wheat, oat, rice, cabbage, parsnips, melons, pumpkins, carrots, potatoes, and then corn and rye and barley as well, with rye and corn being out of season. Actually, a few things out of season now. All right, they want vegetables. So let's do that. I don't see anything listed. It's just vegetables, though. Set that to 0. And the field needs to be done, and then we just need to plant vegetables. So I guess any vegetable will do. I don't see anything just listed as vegetable. So maybe they'll come by and plant, like, carrots. We could set that to... Is this percentage? 10%? We'll plant 10. We'll wait for our people to do it. Ah, it's pretty cool. They're actually building. A couple people are sleepy, that's for sure. A couple people hungry, for sure. Wow, look at all the materials on the left side, man. There's a lot to this. And we're just starting with simple walls. That's kind of cool that we're separating families by what their profession is, so that way they can live near where the industry is. Obviously, they have to go to where the fertile soil is in order to farm. They have to go to where the fish are in order to fish. And they have to go to where the forests are in order to do that stuff. As where, like, blacksmiths and maybe markets and stuff could all be in the town, because all those materials could be brought back and then sold, either from a market or whatnot. Very nice. Alright, looks like they're almost done. They're still tilling. And a few people are actually working on that as well. Well, well, well. Let's speed things up. Of course, we have roof building, so we can do thatched roofs over the houses that we've already kind of built. Although I thought of this as kind of more of a perimeter wall to keep enemies out. But yes, within this land, we could build smaller houses. So we could do simple, like, 3x3 sheds or homes for each individual person, which will be more beneficial. Of course, we could build a massive like ceiling over this building, but I don't think that 10x10 is that large, because if you think about it, if this were a military barracks, we could build like maybe 4 beds and some maybe a table, some chairs, and like some storage areas for them to eat and grab their equipment before they go out for training or something along those lines. All right, let's speed things up. So they're planting vegetables, all done. And just, what, one more soil and they're good? There we go. Different zones have different needs. Study requirements on every zone to make sure nothing is missing. Offer 50 yarn from your warehouse. Wood rod from the warehouse. Build fishing rod with fishing pole. Oh, now we're starting to actually build tools. Okay. Well, let's see if we can remember how to do this. So let's make sure we get what they mean by offer. So they mean to, I think they mean to go through the sell menu again. And they want us to sell yarn? Yeah. So, is it 50? Well, not all, but... I see. So we can actually change the number from here. So we want 50 yarn. Okay. And then 50 wood. That's different from the planks from before. Or additional wood. Oh, wooden rods. I see. Make that free. They don't need to pay. They're our peasants. They don't have any money. Can't make them pay to do the job. Build a fishing rod within the fishing pool. Build a fishing net as well and catch 15 fish. Okay. We should be able to do that. So how do we ask for 5? Oh, 3. Let's see if we can build a net. Okay, so we'll build 3 nets there. We could probably spread them out, but it's okay. And now we just need to catch fish. So this is all the basic stuff. Not sure why we can't build here, but we can build the nets. They might need to go get the supplies in order to do that. They might have gotten the yarn, but not the rods yet. Oh, new families moving in. Information on how to attract new families in order to build. That's cool. And they may request to stay here, too, if they're happy enough for long enough. Good, the nets are working. Oh, wait, we use fishing rods on top of the nets? Range. Not sure how that was able to only build there, but nowhere else. But we'll figure it out as we go. All good. All right, now we just need to catch 15 fish, so we've got 3 nets going. And 3 fishermen going. Well, at least we have food coming in. Slow but sure. Oh, and look at that mutant carrot. Oh, trash pile. We get money from it? Maybe something random we can find. Whoa, there's like random supply everywhere. Maybe it's not necessarily trash, but just unsorted storage. Oh, and here comes the bear army coming through. They heard about... Wow, look at that. Yeah, of course. Yep. They heard about the fishing. Greedy. Alright, our people need to sleep. The next thing will probably be cutting down trees so that way we can make buildings. So the basic food will be taken care of fish and vegetables. People still slipping. Wow. There they go. Back to work. One more fish, and there it is. Bigger families need more structures to perform work more efficiently. Scale the infrastructure to the family side and be on the lookout for idling workers. Build a sawhorse within the royal forest and produce planks. Of course. So sawhorse times 3. And then we just need to produce 20 planks, which they should be able to do now, since they've cut down a few trees. Now, we'll have to see how many planks can be made per sawhorse, or at least per log on the sawhorse. None have been made so far. Looks like it's 3. Excellent. That's pretty good. So they can cut a log into 3 planks. 1 log equals 3 planks, so long as it's done there. Pretty efficient. 1 to 3. Pretty good ratio. Very nice. 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 And we're almost done. One more wave should do it. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And there goes the last one, too. One servant is far from what we need to thrive. Enlist a few more and build them a small cottage so they have a place to sleep. A new family would like to settle in your village. Let's accept. Oh, here they come. You asleep already? Oh, yeah. Lazy, lazy. Alright, enlist 3 servants. So we do that from here. We'll go for the middle. Alright, now we can create a cottage and build a bed within the cottage. Ah, there we are. Living space for our workers. Let's give them these lands. We need 4 beds for them. And we can build a little cottage here now. Now that I've done the tutorial a little bit, I can already tell you I'll set up the houses and the buildings much differently than this for future builds. Because now we see how large a building will need to be in order to facilitate and how people will live together. So, you know, when we build a zone, it's really like zoning off a household. So build the zone for as large as the house, and then build the house a little closer. Where we have it now is okay, but it definitely makes you think about how to design things a little differently. All right, let's go ahead and design a door for this place. We'll build a little wall. We can build it onto the other building. That'll be okay. And we can always build roofs later. Now we need to build 20 walls, so that should hopefully be enough. If not, I got a backup plan. We're short by 1. Alright, we'll just build an extra little piece at the top, and that should be alright. Uh-oh, we got somebody trapped too, don't we? We'll see how they do. Basic walls and structures can be built by anyone, but anything more complicated requires specialized workforce. For a small fee, carpenters will build anything made from wood. Oh, looks like the carpenters have joined. Excellent. So it tells you what each family specializes in and how to do it. Excellent. Assign carpentry to a family with the carpentry profession. Build a storefront with the carpentry. Build a builder's desk within the carpentry. Build ground storage within the carpentry. My goodness. Really pop it off now. To be fair, we got kind of smushed between those 2 lakes, but also strategically defensive, so if we get attacked, not too big of a deal. Alright, so let's build ourselves a new zone. A new household for the carpenters. We'll do another 10 by 10. It's been working for now, so that's fine. So, who's the new family? The Tybin family. So they can live there. We need a zone for the carpentry as well. Ah. So they can live there, and then they can do some business down here. So let's go ahead and do a builder's desk. And a storefront. And ground storage. Times 10. Maybe a little more will do. Okay. So they should get cracking on that as soon as they can. We need to give them stuff, though. So let's go back to our storage. And now we can start selling stuff again. We have everything set to free. Okay, they should have everything they need then. Same drill as before, we'll build some walls. Oh, these guys might specialize in building a little bit better. There's also heavy doors here. Maybe the carpenters not only are better at managing, cutting down, and making things, but also building too. Hence the game saying that only specialized workers can do specialized things. Maybe they can do the base stuff a little bit better too. Let's give our people some beds. I've only been recommending 3 so far, I guess. Build a little hay wall there. Alright. And hopefully everybody gets to work at building the remaining items. Inaccessible structure. Where was that? Like a shelf was inaccessible? Oh, our worker there who wants to go get it. Oh yeah, I forgot all about you. Sorry, peasant. Let's go ahead and remove that wall then. There you go. Hi. Welcome back. Very nice. Seems like the beds of the cottage ended up warming up heads of your family. You should rather build some of your own, but beware, even you have to pay the carpenters if you want their services. Build beds within the manor, and build a wall within them. Oh, we're building a big defensive wall now. Well, we could. I mean, we could build a wooden wall, which is a huge upgrade from hay. And before we could only build like a cob wall, and so that's basically clay and wooden rods. Not great. Not great. But definitely better than the hay walls. But now, an easier way to upgrade. Very nice. So, how do we do this? We gotta go to the, yeah. Yeah, how do I build a bed? Wait. I gotta do it within my manor. Down here. A noble bed. Ah, yes. So let's build 2 beds for me. Just in case I feel like sleeping in a different one. And we got to build walls within the manor, so we'll build some nice walls. Alright, so we got a door, walls, and our bed manor. Now, our servants are the ones who will be building this, but I think also the carpenters might come over for some complex stuff too. We want to pay for their services. Ah, do each of these ground storage things only hold 1? Good thing we made a multitude of storage areas. More planks being made, walls going up. Gotta make some floors here. I wonder if we can find a way to make floors. There must be. Yeah, there they are. We can make crude wooden floors, brick floors, maple wood. Oh, man. This is going to be nice. It's going to take a while to do, but we can definitely do that. And there's our dirt paths, so we can make roadways through. So there's lots of options to be able to upgrade, lots of options to build. It's a little more, it's different than what you would expect, but once you've learned it, it's like, oh, that's where I go to get this, and this is how it's made, that kind of thing. Let's go ahead and make a bedroom within this area here. We'll make like kind of a separated wooden wall. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to lay this out way differently. Everything's smushed together, and it's my first time. So the nice thing about the tutorial is it's very, very good at hand-holding without very tedious amounts of, I don't know, just telling you how to do something without allowing you to do it. You know what I mean? It's nice. All right, everybody's sleeping again. Look at all the stuff in here, too. Small shelves. Looks like we don't even start with just like a wagon or a warehouse or any sort of structure. It's basically like a, I don't know, almost looks like somebody ran a bunch of things out of a building and then strewn it out onto the streets. Alright, 23 out of 25. That wall should be complete this morning by the servants, and then we'll be on to our next thing, to where we can build... I guess we could do... I would do flooring, but I want to save those materials. But I can start to see now the picture opening up for what we can do and how we can do it. I was afraid that a game like this would be overcomplicated, and it certainly is when you're looking at all the menus, thinking, oh my god, how am I gonna... But within just a mere matter of moments here, I'm starting to see how the whole production chain will flow too, and how each of these families are really reliant on each other to specifically do well in their jobs to benefit the other group. Farmers benefiting the fishermen with their farming, fishermen benefiting both parties, you know, that kind of thing, going all back and forth. It's a circle. Resources need designated storage. Pay attention to the purpose of each storage to understand where things are supposed to go. We need to build ground storage for the farmland, barrels. Okay, so yeah, now the carpenters will probably need to build the barrels within the farmland. Ground storage will be able to be built next to them as well at the little forestry area here. Cool. Yeah, insufficient storage too, so that will work on. Resource sold out, that's fine. We need a barrel within the fishing pool too, okay. Now, how do we do that? Is it done through this menu? Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, see? Oh my god, I'm learning. Very proud of myself. Thank you, myself. You're welcome, dude. You did such a good job. I'm proud of you. Thanks, man. You're nice. Oh, no problem. All right, let's do a barrel next, right? We need one at the farm, right? And we need ground storage at the farm too, times 5. So I guess they're just literally putting some stuff on kind of like a pallet. Good thing we left some of that area open. Good. We need 2 barrels at the farmland. Now, there's barrel and small barrel. Oops. Well, servant will build that unless we cancel it. There we go. So, back to a barrel. And then the fishing pool, the Royal Forest also needs ground storage times 5. And that means more trees cut down too when they clear that out. Good. So carpenters are coming around and doing all the things they need to do. Wood's being gathered so we can build our Lord's Manor and stuff. Oh, dude. This is an absolute sloppy mess of a tutorial that I have done, where the tutorial is really well set up, and now I want to like build somewhere out in the open and build homes where it's like we've got our little farm here with the field next to it and the Lord's Manor in the center. This has already like shown me what's possible. I'm excited actually to like go into the main story well, you know, the campaign / sandbox. Not necessarily that there's a story, but the main event for this one, which is going to be really cool, I think. Last thing to go, and there we go. Now we can create a marketplace and start selling things. So storefronts can be placed privately or in shared markets where they can be used as needed. Excellent. So that means we can build big markets here, and then people can start coming to town to buy things, and then we can tax, baby. Oh, yeah. Wow. There's a lot of depth here, for sure. Well, folks, that's about all the time I have for just a snippet of the tutorial of Lords and Villains, but now I can assure you that this is definitely going to be a game I want to stream on the channel. I'm getting closer and closer to being more and more comfortable with these games where it seems like it's impossible to manage your village. It's absolutely impervious to be able to play it, and yet, no, it's actually quite good. With all the different systems you can play with, when you learn where things are, it certainly becomes a lot easier to fathom the possibilities of being a lord of your villagers in Lord and Villains. Very nice. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching today's episode. This is definitely going to be featured more on the channel, so if you like it, smash like. Let me know what you think down below, and I can't wait to get more into diverse building and supply chains and also training troops. Should be a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Check the game out down below in the description, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for dropping by. Take care. Have a good one.